Okay, we're going to start from standing up position, and please have your block handy, and also, of course, your blanket. So when we go down, we can use that to place our head on or protect our knees. And from standing position, remember samastiti. Samastiti is when we place the feet and we distribute the weight of our body in the feet equally. So if you notice that your knees are kind of like sinking in or kind of going inward, you press with the outside of the feet and you create that space in the arches, lifting the arches, drawing the shoulders up to the ears and slowly release them back and down. And let's do a couple more time. If we're holding tension in the shoulders, we just release and place the hands close to your heart center. You can have your eyes closed, or you can lower the gaze towards the floor. Just taking a moment to feel the body. Notice our breath and notice the state of our minds. Drawing the belly slightly into the spine and the chin back and then down towards the chest. Going inward into the breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And then lowering the hands down by your hips, and then just have the hands down facing towards your hips. Now we're going to create a rotation, and then rotating the shoulders back and down, and turn the palms facing forward and draw the shoulder blades into each other. And then slowly release, hands down towards the thighs, to the back, to the side of the hips, and then shoulders back and down, palms facing forward. And just keep doing this movement a little bit just to create some mobilization, the shoulder blades first, warming up the upper spine, and then exhale, hands by your hips, shoulders up and down, palms facing forward, and just a few more rounds here. Waking up the upper spine, the shoulder muscles, and then slowly release. And then let's just bend the knee slightly and then twist the spine as you just move from side to side with the knee slightly bent, and just have some freedom in the movement of the arms. Just swing them around a little bit. And this is a gentle twist for the spine. And then back through center, slowly straighten the legs. Bring the right shoulder across your chest, up to the ears, back and down. Left shoulder across the chest, up to the ear, back and down. And just keep the elbows and the arms soft and keep moving like this, slowly warming up the muscles of the rib cage, the spine. Nice, easy breathing. Nice mobilization. One more and release. And then inhale, bring the right arm up and overhead. Press with the right foot and move the spine to the left and back through center. Relax your shoulder and elbow, and same side, moving in to the left and back to neutral. Just moving now. We're bringing the hips into this movement. As we move the hips to the right, there's a gentle stretch of those muscles outside of the hip. And one last inhale and exhale, and then slowly return back through center, right shoulder forward, up to the ear, back and down. Inhale, left arm goes out and up, and press through your left foot, and the spine moves to the right. Inhale through center, to the right, back through center, and just keep moving in this lateral movement and stretch of the torso. One last. And back through center, release the left hand down, left shoulder up to the ear, back and down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. And exhale, arms out, down towards the hip, shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, arms out and down, shoulders up, back and down. One last. Inhale, reaching through the fingertips. Release, arms out, down towards the hips. And then bring both arms out and up. And imagine you're trying to touch the ceiling with the right arm and just reach through the right side. Flex the right elbow, extend the left arm up to the sky. And gentle movement again of the spine laterally. And reaching and touching the ceiling. And moving from side to side. And then slowly arms out to the side, down towards the hips, shoulders up, back and down. I'm going to be facing this way, placing the hands above my knees, elbows in into the cat-cow from standing position. Elbows in, arching the spine. Exhale, elbows out, round the spine, chin into the chest. Inhale, elbows in, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine into the cat. Inhale, elbows in, open the heart. Round the spine, elbows out. And just a couple more rounds like this. And then slowly lifting the chest and then slide the hands down to your thighs, down to the shins, down towards the floor, nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. And then slide the palms up to the shins, to the knees, to the thighs, lifting the chest, shoulders up, back and down. Hands to the heart center, back to the breath. Feeling the inhales and exhales. A few more rounds to slow down the breath, to connect the mind with the breath. And then release the hands down by your hips, shoulders back and down. Let's bring the hands to the waist and the left foot back. Stretch the top of your left foot. Breathing in and out. And then place the left foot back where it is and place the right foot slightly forward. Have your right hand to the thigh, slide the palm all the way down. Let's come into asymmetrical stretch, but then let's don't do that wide stand. Just kind of like one foot close to another. And if you've noticed your right hip is sticking out, just rotate and bring the hip back so your right hip is aligned with your left hip. Nice, easy breathing. It's a gentle asymmetrical stretch. Slowly slide the palm to the shin, to the knee, to the thigh, shoulder up and back and down, and then step back with your right foot. Now, step back, right foot, breathing in and out. And then lower the right foot down and one foot slightly forward. And then place the hands on your thighs, your shin, and then fall over. And again, just notice if your left hip sticks out, you move the hip in so it's in line with your right hip. Back to the breath. And slowly slide the hands, shin, knee, thighs. Bring the shoulders up to the ear. Step back with your left foot, Samastiti, back to the breath, hands together. So concentrate on inhaling and exhaling through the nose, slowing down the breath. Then from here, sweep the arms out and up, reaching through the fingertips. Exhale, belly in. Lengthen the spine forward and fall down, hands down toward Uttanasana. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Bring the hands under the knees, move the chest away. Engage the muscles of your lower back and the abdomen. And then fall forward, relax the spine, and then come into reverse swan dive. Bring the arms out and up, all the way overhead. Lengthen the spine. Hands together, move the pelvis forward, arch the spine back, and then lower the hands down to the heart neutral position of the spine. Hands down by your hips, and lifting the heels up and down, up, down, up, down. Inhale, arms out and up. Swan dive, belly in, fall forward, Uttanasana, hands down, relax, nod your head yet. Shake your head now. Hands under the knees, move the chest away, 90-degree angle, engage the muscles. So slowly lower and go down to Uttanasana. Reverse one dive, arms out to the side, come all the way up to standing, hands together, move the pelvis forward, arch the spine back, neutral position of the hips, the pelvis, spine, hands to the heart center. Hands down by your hips, heels up, heels down, up, down, up, down. One more round, inhale, arms out and up. Pull the belly in, engage the core, swan dive, fall forward, relax your neck, hands down, nod your head, yes. Shake your head now. Hands under the knees to move the chest away, a 90-degree angle, shoulders back and down. Fall forward, relax and let go. Reverse one dive, arms out to the side, all the way, hands together. Move the pelvis forward, arch the spine back. Hands to the heart center, Anjali Mudra. And hands down by your hips and heels up and down. Up, down, up, and down. Hands to your waist and just lift the right heel off the mat and rotate the right heel, the right ankle, the right foot, and the movement is coming from the hip joint. Going in one direction first and then opposite direction. Some nice movement there. And then lower the right heel down. Let's do the same thing with your left leg. One direction first. And going into the opposite direction. And then lower the left heel down, both feet under the hips. Let's come to chair pose, Ardha Utkatasana, hands to the heart center. Lift the chest, inhale, bend the knee, move the hips back. You have to be able to see your toes. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, flex and lower, a little bit lower. Inhale, straighten and up. Exhale, flex, move the hips back. Inhale, straighten. Now we're going to flex lower and hold for 3 rounds of breath. Engage and lift the chest. Nice, easy breathing. Core engagement, back muscles, lower back muscles engagement. Inhale, straighten the legs, arms up and overhead. Exhale, arms down by your hips, shoulders up, back and down. Hands to the heart. Inhale, flex lower into your chair. Inhale, straighten, belly in. Exhale, flex and down. Inhale, straighten and up. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale up. Now we're going to flex and lower and hold in position for 3 rounds of breath. When you're here, don't lift the hips. Sink the hips down. Lift the chest. Hold and breathe. Deep breath. Inhale, straighten the legs, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Relax and nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Arms to the side, reverse swan dive position. Let's repeat that 2 more rounds. Hands to the heart center, flex, lower chair. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flexing down. See if you can go deeper. Up, one last. Exhale, lower. Now we're going to straighten. We're going to come into chair pose, holding position, 3 rounds of breath. Lift the chest, engage the belly, arch the spine gently to activate those muscles. Take a nice inhale, straighten the legs, arms overhead, hands down by your hips, shoulders up, back and down. One last round, hands to the heart. Inhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex and down. Inhale, up. Inhale, lower and flex. And up. Now we're going to flex and hold for 3 rounds of breath. Last round. Lift the chest. Inhale and exhale. 2 more rounds. And straighten both legs. Hands up to the sky. Exhale, fall forward. Hands down. Nod your head. Yes. Shake your head now. Rounding the spine, heavy arms, heavy head. Let's all come all to standing. Bring the shoulders up, back and down, and hands to the heart to go back to the breath. Notice maybe your breath got a little short. Try to lengthen the breath back. And hands down by the hips. I'm going to be facing now my laptop. We're going to now work a little bit of neck movement and stretches. So with the next inhale, lift the chin up, rotate the head to the right, to the left, and up. Same direction. Going into the opposite direction. And slowly back through center. Right arm goes out and up. Flex and place your left elbow, your right hand to your left hand. And then slowly guide the right ear to right shoulder and hold in position there. Deep breath. And release, let go. Lower your right hand down. Rotate, look over to your right. Inhale through center. Exhale, look to your right. Back through center. Exhale to the right. Back through center. To the right. Through center. Two more. Moving the neck in. Out. One last. And then return the head back to neutral position. Left arm goes out to the side, flex the left elbow, place your left hand down to your right ear, and then lower to your left, and up, and to the left, and up, to the left, and hold. And lower your left hand down, and forward, look to your left, neutral, to the left, neutral, to the left, inhale, exhale left, inhale center, exhale left, center, one more, left, center, both hands to the side, both hands to the back of your head, elbows in and chin down. Nice, easy breathing. And bring the elbows out and rotate the feet slightly out. Just take a nice inhale, belly in, lower the right elbow to the right, inhale through center, exhale to the left, back through center, belly in, to the right, and through center. Nice movement of the spine. To the left, through center, to the right. Inhale through center, one last. To the left, back through center, and release the hands down, up to the ears, and back and down. Now have your feet again under your hips. And let's cross the right leg over to your left leg. Flex both knees. So we're going to work with eagle pose in the arms and with the legs. This is a little balance pose here. So you can have the toes touching. You can wrap behind your back if you like. Whatever you are, bring the arms forward. So right leg is on top of your left leg, and the right arm goes under your left arm. Hands to touch, and have the elbows high as your shoulder. Holding position. Engage the core. See if you can lift the toes off the mat. Nice, easy breathing. Okay. And hold, and do the crossing of the arms, and do the crossing of the legs. Hands down, shoulders up, backing down. So feet under the hips. Cross your left leg over your right leg. Flex the knee and sink to that. So you can start with the toes touching the floor. Now the left arm goes under your right arm. Elbows high as your shoulder. And you are sinking, feeling strong and stable here. You can play with lifting that the toes of your left foot off the mat. Just work and keep sinking into this balanced pose. Please don't hold the breath. And slowly straighten and do the crossing of the arms, the legs, arms down towards the hips, shoulders up, back and down. Feet under the hips, hands to the heart, back to the breath. And then slowly lower the hands down, up, back and down. Let's come to the back of the mat with the feet wide as a hip. We're going to slowly making our transitioning back to the floor. Inhale, arms forward and up. Nice long spine. Find a space in between each vertebrae to fall forward from the hips, hands down towards the floor. And nod your head yes, and shake your head no. Slowly, we're going to walk the hands towards the front of the mat to downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So the feet are wide as your hips, and your wrists are, your hands are wide as your shoulders. There's external rotation. The shoulders should be moving back and down. Press with the palms and lifting through the hips to create more space in between each vertebrae. Take a nice inhale. Then move the chest forward, lower the right elbow down, the left elbow down. If you need to, you lower the knees down to supported plank. If you don't, just come into plank position of, like I said, both knees down, holding, breathing nicely. Take your time. Engage not just the abdominal muscles, but those muscles on the lower back and middle back. From here, from plank position, if your knees are off the mat, lower the knees down, lower the thighs, the pelvis, separate the hands, come into a Sphinx pose. From Sphinx pose, we're going to press the palms and lift the elbows up. Exhale, lower forearms, elbows down. Inhale, press and lift, create a space. Exhale, elbows, forearms down. Inhale, press and lift. And exhale to lower. Press up. And exhale down. One more. Inhale, lift. And then lower all the way out. Elbows out. Make a pillow with your hands. Place your forehead to your hands. And just have the feet wide as your mat. And just wiggle here first. Lower back, the hips. And then press the pelvis, the hips, keep your forehead down, and then lift the feet up. Exhale, lower the feet down. Activate the glutes and lower back muscles, please. Inhale, press the hips, lift up. Feet down as you exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Down, two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, one last. Inhale, up. And then all the way down. And then wiggle, wiggle, wiggle again here. Now lift the head, lift the chest, and then have your legs and feet together. The right forearm and the right arm is going to be parallel to your chest and the front of the mat. You're going to flex your left knee and reach with left hand, maybe to hold from your left ankle, whatever you can reach, and just breathe, work with this. Stretch the quads, the front of your left shoulder, the front of your left chest. Feel the breath. Guiding the left heel closer to your left buttocks to go deeper into that stretch. And then slowly release. Place the left elbow under the shoulder, forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Flex your right knee and grab with your right hand, if you can, the top of the foot, the ankle. Some people, what they do, they grab from the edges of your yoga pants, and you can do that, no problem. Or you can use strap. You cannot reach that. And keep guiding the right heel close to your buttocks. Don't collapse in the chest. Take a nice inhale. And exhale, release the right foot down. Both hands under the shoulders, press. Inhale, lift the chest. Press, lift the hips, bend the knees, and let's all come to rest in child's pose. Relax your neck, and then here, if you can touch the mat with your forehead, you just rock your head from side to side. If this is not available for you, place the block under your forehead. It's a way to bring the floor closer to you. And gently return back through center. Come into tabletop position. So wrist under the shoulder. Let's move into the cat-cow. Drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine, belly in, chin in. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, round into angry cat. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. One more. Inhale to open, neutral position. Sink the hips halfway down. Don't go into child's pose. Halfway down. Keep the right hand where it is. Slide the left hand forward and just lower the forearms down, the elbow down. And let's come into a stretch on the shoulder. Drop your forehead towards the floor or towards the block. And just breathe there. It's like you feel anchored through your left hand. And you don't let it slide. You just keep it there. And breathe for this. Press to the palms, pick up the right elbow, left, and just come to tabletop. Open and twist to the left with your left arm. Exhale, your left hand arm goes under your arm. Right shoulder down, right side of the left shoulder down, left side of the face down. And if it feels right for your right arm shoulder, you can wrap it around your back. Hold and breathe. Right hand under the right shoulder and do the twist, tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly into the cow. Exhale into the cat. Inhale, arching, looking forward, rounding, belly in, chin in. One more. Inhale, open the chest, round the spine, and neutral position. Keep your left hand where it is. Slide the right hand forward. Move the hips halfway down. Don't go into child's pose. And then lower the forearm, the elbow down, and the forehead goes down towards the floor. Time to stretch now the right side. Press the palms, pick up the left elbow, and then the right hand goes under the right shoulder. Open and twist to the right with the right arm. Exhale, the right arm goes under your left arm. Right shoulder goes down, right side of the face. And if it feels right for your left shoulder, you can wrap it around. And just back to the full breath into this twist. And slowly lower your left hand and your left shoulder to press to undo the twist. Inhale into the cow. Exhale into the cat. Inhale into the cow. Exhale into the cat. Neutral position. Sink the hips halfway down. Walk the hands to the right side. And slide the left palm a little bit forward. And then sink forearms and left elbow down, right elbow down. Relax your neck. And come into nice deep stretch. The shoulder, the rib cage. Stretching those intercostal muscles. And press with the palms, lift the head, chest. Walk the hands to neutral position, tabletop. Inhale into the cow. Exhale into the cat. Inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, round. One more into the cow. Into the cat and neutral position. Walk the hands to the left. Move the hips slightly back, not child's pose. And then the right hand should be in front of your left in a way further forward. And then relax your forearm, your right shoulder down. And just breathe here as you stretch now. Right side of the torso and your right shoulder. And slowly press to the palms, lift the head, chest, walk your hands to the center. And here, if you need to protect your knees, use your blanket or because we're going to come to kneeling position. So from tabletop, walk the hands by your knees, lift the chest, kneeling position. Shoulders up, back, and down. Please step forward with your left foot and then slide the right knee back down so it's not under your right hip. Both hands to your left thigh, shoulders back and down. Let's move here, straighten the knee and flexing with arm movement. Inhale, arms out and up, arms overhead, straighten. Exhale, hands down by your hips, flex your left knee. Inhale, straighten and reach. And flex and move the pelvis and the hips forward. Inhale, straighten, arms up and overhead. And then flex knee, arms down by your hips. Inhale, straighten and reach. Flex and lower. One more. Inhale, straighten and up. And exhale, lower the hands down either side of your left foot. Tuck the toes under, pick up the right knee off the mat and rock forward and back. Press through the heel. Forward and back. Press through the heel. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and hold. Now straighten your left leg, lift, press through the right heel. Flex your left knee, sink the hips. Inhale, straighten your left knee, press through the right heel. Flex your left knee, drop the hips. Inhale, straighten and press. Flex your left knee, drop the heel. And just keep moving. 2 more times. Stretching, flex and lower. One more. Straighten, press through the right heel. And flex your right knee, lower the right knee down. Bring your left knee to meet your right knee, and let's all come to child's pose. Forehead down towards the mat or towards the block. Take a moment, reconnecting back with the breath. Hands by your knees, engage to come in kneeling position. Time to step forward with the right foot. Make sure you're sliding the left knee down, back and down. And hands to your right thigh to lift the chest. And we're going to straighten and flex that right knee with arms movement. Inhale, straighten, arms out and up. Flex your right knee, hands down by your hips. Inhale, straighten and reach. Nice long spine. Flex and open the chest. Inhale, reaching for the fingertips. Arms out and down, shoulders back and down. 2 more rounds. Inhale and exhale to lower. Inhale to straighten, fingertips up. Flex and lower the hands down towards the floor. Tuck the toes under, the left knee comes off the floor. Rock forward, rock back, press through the heel. Forward and back. Forward, back. Forward, back, forward, back. Now, straighten your right leg and press through your left heel. Flex your right knees, drop the hips. Inhale, straighten, flex, and press the heel. Flex right knee, drop the hips. Inhale, straighten, press through your left heel. Flex right knee, drop the hips. 2 more. Inhale, straighten, press heel. Flex knee and drop. 1 last. Inhale, straighten, press through the left heel. Flex your right knee, lower your left knee down, right knee comes to meet your left knee, and we all come to child's pose. Breathe through this, long and steady. Hands by your knees to gently lift the head, lift the chest, and just take your blanket from under your knees. We're going to come to the front of the mat and have your blanket on the opposite side. So you have your neck and your head protected when we go down, with the feet wide as your hips. Shoulders back and down, and arms facing forward, palm facing to each other, and then we lean back, we lift the feet off the mat, and then we lower to touch with the toes. Inhale, lift the feet high as your knees. Lower, touch the toes. Feet up, high as your knees. And exhale, tap. And inhale, engage and up. Exhale, tap with the toes. And lift. And tap as you exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower and tap. Engage the muscles. 3 more. Up. Exhale, down. And up. Lift the chest. Exhale, down. Last one. Now we lower the sole of the feet together. Open the knees out and then fold forward as you bring the crown of the head towards the feet. Just stretch the entire length of the spine. Relax the muscles outside and the back of your hips, sacrum. And slowly lift the head and the chest, neutral position of the spine. Use your hands to bring the legs together. Walk the feet again wide as at your hips. And we're going to lean back here slowly. Belly goes in, and rounding the spine, we lay the spine all the way down towards the floor. Make sure your neck and your head are placed on a blanket or a towel or something. Guide the chin into your chest and have your arms out to the side in T position. Make sure your shoulder blades are flattened down. Pick up the feet of the mat into the 90-degree angle. We're going to exhale, twist to the left slowly. Exhale gently to the left, hover there, and inhale, return back to center. Same direction. Exhale, twist to the left, hover, and inhale back to center. Same direction. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. 2 more. Exhale, twist to the left. Back through center. Last one. Twist to the left. Inhale through center. Lower both feet down with the knees bent. Come to bridge to align your spine. Lift. Spine nice and long, and then you lower your bridge down, 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 down. Feet up, 90-degree angle. Same thing to the right. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, twist to the right, hover. In control, engage back through center. Exhale to twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. 2 more. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. 1 last. Exhale to the right. Back through center. Lower the feet down with the feet wide as your hips. Lift the pelvis, the hips into bridge pose, lifting the pelvis, and then lower 1 vertebra at a time to relax all the way down. Feet off the mat, hug yourself and stretch your lumbar spine. Hold and breathe. Deep and steady. From here, lower the feet down so the heels are under the knees and your feet are wide as your hips. Let's come grab the block here. So have your block handy. We're going to place the block in between your inner thighs. So we're going to work on the stabilization of your hips. So heels under the knees, press the block, bring the arms overhead. And as you press the block, you come into high bridge, lower the palms down towards the floor. Lower your bridge down, bring the right arm overhead, look over to left shoulder. Inhale, head back through center, come into bridge, lower your right arm down. Press the block, exhale, lower your bridge, left arm goes overhead, look over to your right shoulder. Head back through center, lift the bridge, lower your left hand down. Exhale, lower the bridge down, bring both arms overhead. Press the block, come into bridge, hands down towards the mat. Exhale, lower, right arm goes overhead, look over to left shoulder. Press the block, high bridge, lower your right hand down. Exhale, lower the bridge, left arm overhead, look over to right shoulder. Come into bridge, left hand down. Press the block, lower your bridge, both arms overhead. Come to bridge, lower both hands down towards the mat. Exhale, lower the bridge, right arm overhead, look over to left shoulder. Press up to bridge, lower your right hand down, neutral neck. Exhale, lower your bridge, left arm overhead, look over your right shoulder. Last one. Come into bridge and keep both hands down. Press the block, lift the bridge, hold in position. Engage the glutes, engage the lower back muscles. Keep pressing and lifting. Take a nice inhale. And exhale, press, press, press as you slowly lower down, 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 down towards the floor. Remove the block from in between your thighs and bring the thighs in to counterbalance the back bend. You can rock from side to side here, hugging yourself and stretching your lower back. Give yourself a nice massage here. And then return back to the neutral spine. Lower the feet down. Come into bridge again to align your spine. Make sure your spine is nice and long. And then lower your bridge down. So now cross your right leg over to your left leg. Not figure four yet. Just cross it over, not figure four. Cross it over and reach with both hands to grab your shins of your left hand and guide the right thigh closer to your chest. And just feel that nice stretch on the glutes. Now lower your left foot down, arms out in T position, and then twist to the left to lower the sole of the right foot to the floor. So you are in a twist to the left. And some people can wrap the right foot behind your left ankle to go deeper into the twist. If that's available for you, you can do that. Or you just stay where you are. And then slowly we'll return back through center. Now figure four, place the right foot on top of your left thigh. With both hands, hold from the hamstring or the shin of your left leg. Guide the chin into the chest so you are not overarching your cervical spine, especially if it feels tight this morning. And release the right foot down. Now cross your left leg over your right leg. And with both hands, grab your shins of your right leg and guide the left thigh closer to your chest. And I can feel the stretch here. and release. Now lower the right foot down, twist to the right with the placing the left foot on the floor if you like, or you can wrap the leg behind your right ankle, whatever works for you. It's a twist. And gently undo the twist, figure four. Place your left foot on top of your right thigh, holding from hamstring or shin. Just work through the breath. IT band stretch. That's a good thing to do always because it helps not to get a sciatic nerve press under that IT band muscle. So yes, a good thing to do. And release and let's all come into happy baby. Have your feet wider than the hips, holding from the outside of the feet or the ankles. Chin in. Try to keep your lower back flat on the mat to lengthen that lower back. And slowly release the feet down, wide as the mat with the arms in T position. Let's work in some windshield wiper movement. As the legs are going in that direction, the head and the neck goes into the opposite direction. Gentle movement of the head and the neck and the legs and hips. Just breathe and move. And returning back through center, give yourself a nice hug and just gently guiding the knees closer to the chest. Stretch your lumbar spine one more time. Draw the chin into the chest. Engage the muscle of your neck. Pick up the head off the floor and guide the forehead to your knees. Exhale, lower your head down and rock your head from side to side. Both legs up to the sky. Slowly, in control, lower your right leg down towards the floor. Keep your right leg straight all the way down. Touch the heel. When your right heel touch the mat, you lower your left leg down all the way. So both legs are straight all the way to the front of the mat. And then slide the right leg to the right corner and the left leg to the left corner of the mat. Have the arms somewhere in between your shoulders and hips. Lift the upper spine to adjust in between your shoulder blades. Adjust in between the back of your hips, your sacrum. Take a deep inhale and side out. And again. One last. And we're now just in our last pose. Welcome to Shavasana. Time to rest. Time to be open to receive the benefits of this practice. Allowing everything to soften, to release. Taking the time. And just follow the sound of my voice. Noticing the sole of your feet, the top of your feet. Relaxing your toes, your ankles, your shins, calf muscles, and both knees front and back. Take your time here to relax and release anything from the knees down to the sole of your feet. Your quads are soft and so are your hamstrings muscles. Relax the muscles of your glutes, your hips, your pelvis, and your pelvic floor. And from the top of your hips, front and back of both legs down to the sole of the feet, allow your legs to feel heavy and light at the same time. The tension goes now to your lower back, middle back, upper back, and in between the shoulder blades. Relaxing the muscles in between the rib cage and the back. Softening and letting go. Now the tension goes to the front of the torso, relaxing the muscles of your belly, softening all the internal organs, releasing muscles in between your rib cage in the front, the muscle of your chest, soften your heart. And from the collarbones, front and back of your torso, front and back of both hips, front and back of the legs, all the way down to the sole of the feet. Allow your body to sink down deeper into the mat. Bring the attention now to both shoulders, front and back, biceps, triceps, elbows, forearms, both wrists, hands, palms and top of the hands, and all your fingers. And from the top of the shoulders all the way down so to the sole of the feet, your body is melting down inch by inch. The muscles of your throat are relaxed. Release any tension in the muscle of your neck and the muscles connecting with the base of your skull. Soften your jaw. Relax your chin. And allow your tongue to rest down to the base of your mouth. Notice if you are tensioning your teeth and soften them. Relax your lips and upper lip. Relax your nose, cheekbones, and both ears. Allow your eyeballs to sink down to your eye sockets. Release your eyelids and eyebrows, and in between your eyebrows. Relax your forehead and the crown of your head. And from the top of your head, all the way down to the sole of the feet, and all the way out to your fingertips. Allow your body to come into a deeper resting position. No other things to do. No other places to go at this moment. Just give your body a rest and let it go. Now please take a deep inhale. Bring the arms overhead and reach to the fingertips. Grow taller again. Create a space in between your vertebrae. Wiggle toes, wiggle fingers. And as you exhale, flex both knees, hug yourself, gently roll over to one side, and please don't rush. Take a moment there. And the head comes last. Gently find your way and meet me as we sit together. We're going to bring the attention to the breath, but at the same time, we're going to work with some neck movement, linking breath and movement. And we're going to try to control, so it's going to move gently and slowly, not in a rushed way. Keeping the spine upright, shoulders back and down. Take a deep inhale through the nose and lift the chin up. Exhale slowly through the nose and the chin goes down to the chest. And inhale, lift and open. And exhale down to the heart at your own rhythm. Keep breathing and moving the neck and head. Slowly return to neutral position. Draw the chin slightly back and towards the chest. Watch your breath. And if you would please, hands together close to your heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And we'll have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to keep cultivating in our minds and our hearts. And we'll have peaceful, sweet words to keep offering to everyone. And may our actions always be inspired by love, sweetness, peace, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today, practicing yoga. Namaskaram. And thank you.